All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the Rich CELENZA show. So, what I'm going to talk about today may be a little crazier, the way I'm going to word it. And I said it the other day to my girlfriend because a lot of times, I'm always hearing people telling me that I never give up, you know. And I think a lot of people out there, I can assure you, never give up. I'd say most people out there, we sometimes look at them as giving up because maybe they stopped doing certain things. But I'm here to tell you, I really don't think people really realize all the things that they have accomplished throughout their life. All right. But what I told her was, do you ever feel like you never gave up, but you never win? Or I might have even said, do you feel like you never give up, but never win? One or the other. And I think a lot of people feel like that. I think they feel like they're always, either working or they're always trying their hardest to do whatever they're trying to do, and they never succeed or they never get to the level that they want to get to. It could be personally, it could be financially. It just never seems to get there. And I hear you because I kind of feel that way all the time. And I don't think a lot of people want to admit it. It could be at work again if you're doing something, if you're an entrepreneur constantly, maybe trying different things within your business or trying different businesses. It could be when trying health and wellness, you're trying to get into a certain type of shape. It's not happening. You may be trying to lose a certain amount of weight. You also may be trying to, excel in a certain type of sport. You also just financially. I think a lot of people, a lot of people I think work really hard for their money. It really is amazing how I do see a lot of people throughout my life work so hard that don't make that much money, and you see a lot of people that aren't working that hard that make a substantial amount of money. It is interesting, and I always said the hardest jobs for the most part that I see, a lot of them are the worst paying jobs, which kind of blows me away. If you've ever seen that show, what's it, Undercover Boss and things, you see a lot of these, CEOs and CFOs, and of course they're educated and they put their time in to educate themselves, go to school and all those things, and they may be the president, CFO, vice president, whatever. But they go to these places where, these companies, a lot of these people are working and they can't keep up with these people physically, even mentally sometimes, the stress that they're put under. And it just kind of blows me away. And the reason, again, I bring this up is because I think, I've been around a lot of people that have really been down and out throughout my life, which would include my family members and my friends. And then I've been around, in the middle of the road, I've been upper middle class, and I've been around a lot of very wealthy people as well. And it's very interesting. I think no matter who they are, I think a lot of people feel like they have failed or they haven't gotten to the level that they wanted, that they wanted to get to. And I also think a lot of people are always chasing, which I think for the most part, that's what our society's kind of become, where we're chasing the dollar. We're chasing the house with the picket fence. Maybe we're chasing the luxury car. Maybe we're chasing getting a yacht. Maybe we're chasing wanting to travel all over the world. I get it. They're goals and desires. But sometimes too, maybe your goals and your desires are like what you think's a failure, I should say, or not getting to where you think. You really got to sometimes look over your shoulder and say, wow, look at all the things I have accomplished. Especially if you have a family that you've taken care of throughout your life. You may, don't get me wrong, you may have, did an amazing job with your family, but personally, you may feel like a failure for some reason or another. And I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but I am going to tell you, I can assure you probably haven't failed. You have probably succeeded so much in your life, you just underestimate it. Because I talk about that a lot. And, we can all sit here and boo-hoo and say, why aren't we all millionaires? Or start comparing yourself to what everybody else has or what everybody else is doing. And I get a lot of times, like I was saying earlier, you feel like, you keep going and you keep going, but you just keep kind of failing or you just don't succeed at the level you want to. That's just kind of life. That's life. There's not much more you can say to it, but hey, there's always hopefully another day. And you know what I mean? You just got to keep moving forward. But anyways, I just wanted to really do a podcast on this because I just think so many people look at themselves as losers or failures or somebody who, miss their shot, or they don't have any more time, or all these different types of things. And I can just assure you that you have a lot in the tank. I'm telling you right now, probably, especially if you're somebody who has a lot of desire. Do not give up on yourself. You have to just keep moving forward. All right. You got any questions or comments? Please feel free to hit me up. I'm at Rich CELENZA. All right. Take care, and I wish you nothing but the best.